people are receiving letters saying their food stamps EBT card amount is being lowered or even cut off. These ridiculous prices at the grocery store are never going to come down. So what are they expecting us to do? Starve? Check out these eye-opening clips showing real people with food stamp problems. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching.
Get down there. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can't do this. They don't take it for none of the chips. None of the chips. None of the things.
I can't wait no more. Okay, that's
Only these. It's ridiculous. You're gonna have to come back.
Do it again.
Okay, we're only gonna be able to get the vegetables.
Yeah, fine.
Then we'll take the these out. We can only get the broccoli now. The broccoli, the vegetables. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, big shit. Yeah. Me
We're
too,
gonna
Mom.
have to come back. Okay, this is all. Everything else,
You have
we'll
to.
have to go back. All of it.
I don't know now. It's just, I bought cigarettes, he canceled the whole thing, and it all over again. Like Dollar
Because
General.
if it was okay, your dollar, if you scanned your cigarettes and scanned it, it's 30.06.
And then go take one of those off, and then he dropped that like that.
Okay.
I told him I was gonna cancel
Go
it.
outside. Go outside. Go outside. I got
He
it.
says one more word.
I got it. You're picking off one of the angels off.
Hate people so much. I'm this world.
Okay, that's why.
I love people. I work at Dollar General Thompson, and I love everybody, and I respect everybody.
I've done customer service the whole time I've been working, and the way that people treat
You, yes.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
There's only two angels off.
Like, food stamp office is not playing. They just kicked 2 million people off of food stamps today. Y'all need to make sure y'all go check y'all stuff and make sure y'all don't, didn't get taken off out of nowhere. Because I know people got families to feed and stuff, and it'll be horrible to just get taken off out of nowhere, and you got kids to feed. That'll be so sad. But I don't understand why they doing this. I don't know, because some people do just be on there for fun and just be on there to get the money, and there's people out here that actually need it. But 2 million make me think of how long that Section 8 list is. How long do y'all think that list is? I ain't never checked. Do they actually even tell you how long the list is, so you could just go apply when it's short? It's never going to be short, but I don't know. 2 million people, food stamps, it's crazy. That's how you know it's so many motherfuckers in this world. Like, it's so many motherfuckers, and you know that you're not the only bitch, okay? I don't know. But check y'all motherfucking cards, because a whole bunch of families is about to go hungry this month, next month, all these months, because they want to take people off food stamps. I would just go automatically reapply or make sure I do something.
You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of the food stamp office, okay? Okay, hang on. Before I get myself worked up, I just came here to talk about how I went from literally $1,700 in food stamps for a family of 3, okay? I don't work. I stay home every day. I'm not able to work, so I should be getting the maximum amount. Especially because he needs cereal, chips, pop. He needs all that. And I need my energy drinks. So I'm not going to have this taking me down from that much. And they took me all the way down to $120. Which they didn't even tell me why. I just got this notice in here. It says they were cutting me back on food stamps. So now I'm really going to have to cut back on everything. He's not going to be able to have his pop no more. He's not going to be able to have his cereal every day for breakfast and his chips that he eats all day long. Wow. Great. Thanks.
Well, it just keeps getting better and better. Not only did they increase my rent because I started working, they increased my rent. They have now deducted my food stamps. So they increased my rent. They tell me I can't qualify for benefits and I can't get child support or anything because my husband's in prison. So I'm a single mom. with no help, no family, no nobody, no nothing. And now I just got a letter. I'm just quite pleased with it, honey. It says now they have reduced my food stamps from $523 a month for 2 people to now $320 a month for 2 people. So that's great. Because, of course, the reason is because I make too much money. But I guess I shouldn't complain because at least I get them. Because a lot of people, I've been ranting about this stuff for a couple days now. And a lot of people are telling me how they're not even getting them. And I don't know how people are surviving out here. And then everyone wants to comment, well, your hair and nails are done. First of all, my hair has not been done in a long time. And when it did get done, honey, that was my sponsor who did it. Because, you know, I'm a recovering addict. And, honey, she's relapsed now, obviously. And the hair clip, this is a clip that I paid $6 for at Shein. The eyelashes and stuff, they come from the Dollar Tree or in bulk from Shein for $3. My nails are not done professionally, honey. I do them myself. I pay a big $1 for them off of Shein. Just so everyone knows. And also, when you work hard, don't you all like to buy yourself something too? So when everyone says that because I work and have a kid and I'm poor, I don't deserve anything nice ever. I just deserve shit. That's your all's mentality whenever you all come at me with that right there about the shit I do have. Just so you know.
Y'all, after harassing the food stamp office for so long, they finally gave me some damn food stamps, y'all. Wow! I'm looking for the amount, but I don't see it. So I'm finna call the card and see how much I got on it.
Thank you for calling the Mississippi EBT Cardholder Service Center.
The moment of truth.
Your SNAP balance is $8. Please be aware that card programs...
$8? How? I did all that work for $8 bitch. What can I get with $8? A snack? You know what? I will be calling early in the morning because $8 y'all got me.
So y'all remember that time that I got on TikTok telling y'all about the food stamps? Do y'all remember that time I got on here and told y'all about the food stamps? Why did they turn my food stamps off? And I gotta pay back $35,000. They turned my food stamp off and I gotta pay back $35,000. Now I'm aggravated because how y'all didn't know I was playing on here? Y'all just running with shit. But them really turned my goddamn food stamps off and I have to pay them back $35,000. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get $35,000 from, but I have to pay them back. So y'all, watch what y'all put on the internet because everything is not for the internet. And I learned that. Now I'm sitting here stuck, hungry as food, and I don't $35,000, so I don't know where they think I'm about to get that from.
My food stamps just got cut from a little over $3,000 a month to $800 a month, and I'm pregnant with my 9th child, and I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna pay the grocery bill. The money we saved by having the government pay for our groceries, we were using to pay for our mortgage. But now, if we're gonna have to use our mortgage money to eat, I don't know how we're gonna make it. It's not possible for me to go out and get a job right now because I'm pregnant with my 9th child and it's currently summer break. So if I were to get a job, I would have to send all 8 of my other kids to daycare, which I can't afford, and I don't have any like marketable skills to where I can make a job that would be paying more than the daycare cost. I have 6 different baby daddies and I've tried going to all of them to ask for more child support, and only one of them has offered to give me an extra $100 a month, which like I'm grateful for that, but it's not enough to take care of all of my kids. I'm planning on taking the baby daddy that I know makes the most money back to court to see if I can get a little bit more of his income, but I can't afford to take every baby daddy back to court to get more money. So I'm in such a bind right now.
So now, if I want to stay on food stamps, I have to either get a full-time job and work 35 hours a week minimum, or 15 hours of community service and a work program for 30 hours a week, and I have to pay $40 a month to go to the work program. How does that make any sense? How do they expect me to go out and do 15 hours of community service and 30 hours for a work program when I can't even go out and get a job? How will I have time to go out and get a job? I have 6 kids. I have been on food stamps for 13 years. 13 years. And these guidelines have never changed. So what, we pretty much are going to all starve? Because you take the junk food away, you take the pop away, and now you're pretty much forcing us to go get a job. But then if we do go get a job, we're going to be making too much, so we won't have our food stamps anyways. So you might as well just take food stamps away, just from everybody. No more food stamps.
I spent all this lady food stamps. Tell me if I'm wrong. You know how they be pushing the blue card at Snook, so lady caught me like that. And I'm like, all right, sure, save me some money. So then we exchanged numbers, and then she called me the following month. Now, if you know, I ain't been in St. Louis. So she was hitting me up, but I'd be like, I'm not in St. Louis. So when I finally got back, hit her up, like I'm in St. Louis, she like, all right, cool. We'll whop this amount. So we know the amount you pay for an amount. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you the $200 amount and the amount I'm supposed to get in blue card. You know, if you know blue card math. So I get to the store and I'm in line. So then she called. I'm like, what's up? She like, so, I want to ask you a question. Don't get mad. I'm like, all right, cool. She like, can you give me another 125 on what we already agreed on? So I'm in line. I'm like, no, because that's $325 off the amount that, so that don't really balance out. It was like, all right, that's cool. So we can't work together again. I'm like, all right, that's fine. I'm like, do you want to just reimburse me and I'll just bring your card back? Because I'm just in line. She like, nah, you good. This lady did not hang up. I hear her in the background talk to, next time, you know what? Nah, next time, I'm just going to go ahead and sell them the card blank. You're going to sell me the card blank. Just listening. I'm just listening. Then I heard her cousin go, nah, if anything, have him come over here and we just going to jump him and take his, you're going to take my ish? You're going to take my ish. I never actually been to her house. She always had me pick up the card from her people's house. So that's the house I'm supposed to come back to. I just got your card from you before you even spent anything on it. Why would you say that? Why would you try to do me like that? Why aren't you smart enough to hang up your phone? So I just cashed out on the card. Just report the card stolen. You're not getting it back. But am I wrong?
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching this video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. 50 cents. My kids have not ate in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Can someone please help me make sense of this? I've been receiving food stamps for the last 7 years consistently. I just received a letter in the mail telling me that I now have to do community service hours at least 15 hours a week. I have to take out of my time things that I do every day to do community service so that I can still continue to receive the benefits that I receive. Mind you, I am receiving the maximum benefit. I get $2,000 in food stamps a month. But that is only because I have 3 kids. Now, how do they expect me to be able to do community service hours if I can't even get a regular job? So I'm at risk of losing my food stamp benefits because I'm not putting in effort? Are you serious?
It's been 7 days since I lost my food stamps, so I have not been able to afford groceries. I did get my cash assistance for this month. Section 8 didn't pay my rent yesterday, so now I have to come up with $1,100 that I don't have, okay? $1,100, where am I gonna come up with that? I don't have a job. I'm not looking for a job. I'm not going to get a job. I've never had a job. I'm not going to do it now, okay? I have been in welfare benefits for 13 years. And now they decide they want to put a time limit on this. It has been 13 years that I have received almost $10,000 a month in benefits. And now you expect me to just get up and find that $10,000 somewhere else. I have 6 mouths to feed. 6 mouths. It has been a week. I have not been able to put food in this house. I now have to come up with rent. Yes, I got my nails done today. Yes, I got my eyelashes done today. Yes, I got my eyebrows done today. Okay? Because just because I can't pay my bills does not mean I have to go around looking like a bum. So yes, I did get my nails done. Sue me, okay? Sue me. $1,100 is a lot different than $80. Okay? I had $80 to get my nails and everything else done. I don't have $1,100. I have over 200,000 followers on my main account and I can't get one person to help me. Not one person. When it is your responsibility as a taxpayer to support me and my children. Where are you at?
I'm so furious right now. So for the state of Texas, in order to qualify for food stamps, it says you have to gross less than $3,644 a month. I gross less than that, but I gross barely less than that. We average about a $3,550 to a $3,600 gross, okay? Yes, close, I know, but it's still below. However, food stamps doesn't look at just your months. No. They take an average of your 2 months pay stubs that you send them, take that average and times it by 2.17. And that number is what they go by. So when they do that to us, it says we gross on an average month $3,900. I have proof of that. But because 2 months out of the year, my husband gets an extra check, we don't qualify because he's paid bi-weekly. Even though I qualify 10 out of 12 months of the year. How stupid.
Y'all, ever since that punk with the orange wig been in the chair, shit just been going left. Cause why they don't turn my food stamps off? Keep the kids out the road on this Monday. Cause I'm finna go to the store and spend my hard-earned money on some groceries. Aggravated. Hey y'all, what happened though? As of August 1st, there's a new update. If you're applying for food stamps, renewing or whatever, you have to provide documents of everything. They're not just taking your word for your bills, which is not a problem because I don't lie about my bills. Them is expensive for real. So I gave them everything. Gave them my lease, my light bill, water bill, daycare, phone bill. Shit, I gave them everything but the internet. I uploaded the documents. Within 12 hours, them people sent me a letter back saying I got denied. So I called them. I'm like, what happened? Like, y'all told me to upload all my bills. Like, you could clearly see I got a lot of bills. And they was like, oh, you forgot to upload your pay stubs. Okay, so I went back and uploaded that. Mind you, y'all, that was 2 weeks ago. It took y'all less than 24 hours to deny me, but it took y'all more than 2 weeks to review my new documents. Make it make sense. So I'm just coming to the conclusion it's finally my time where I don't get food stamps no more. So I'm gonna go spend all my money. I love it.
Oh my God! What me and my kids gonna do? I only got $60 in my food. They come my food stamps to $60. What me and my kids gonna do? Like, that's crazy. I looked at my thing. It say $60. What is that? I got about 6 kids. What is that gonna do $60? Like, you got to be kidding me right now. Like, I am so tight right now. I really is pissed off. Pissed off. Like, and my public housing, like, what I'm finna do? I done got an eviction letter. Like, what am I finna do? I was living 3 years rent-free. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, I see a lot of people asking for story time on how I owe them $35,000 now. Okay, so I live by myself. I'm single. I don't have any kids. So I've been applying for food stamps like 2-3 years ago. I lied on my food stamp case and I told them I was homeless, and I told them that I didn't have anything. I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go. Blase, blase. And I told them that I wasn't working. So when I first started getting my food stamps, I started getting like $400 a month just for myself. So I'm just thinking everything cool, you know, like, okay, I'm getting my food stamps. Nothing happened, you know. So I decided to come on TikTok and tell people, like, if you're trying to get food stamps, you can lie to them and, you know, nothing will happen. So that was a very bad mistake that I made, lying to them. And I really don't give a what y'all saying, because a lot of people saying you have lashes on, why you need food stamps. I don't care. If it's free, I want it. Baby, food is way expensive. And if I go in Walmart with $100, I'm really not going to leave out with nothing. Who want to keep spending money on food? Like, it's just too much. So when this was, they picked me up yesterday, but day before yesterday, I got a call. And they was like, hello, is this such and such? And I'm like, yes, hello, what's going on? They say, well, this is the people that's like, you know, over the food stamp office or whatever. And it was like, we have a report that you have been putting false information on your application to get food stamps, and that you're not homeless, and that you do have a job. So I'm like, okay, who did you get this information from? So it was like, well, we cannot disclose any information about who we got it from, but we have facts that you have been lying, and you have to pay all of that back, and your balance is $35,000. And they also told me that they was filing charges on me. So I'm like, what the hell? Because at this point, I'm really thinking like they just playing, or somebody just playing on my phone, y'all. But yesterday, when I made the video and posted on TikTok, like 15 minutes later, the police came knock on my door. They was like, is you such and such? They read me my rights and they arrested me. And y'all keep asking me, how did I have my phone in the back of the police truck? That's because I didn't give them no problems. Like, I wasn't arguing with them. I simply got back in the back of the police truck, because the police car, because I know what I did. Was I wrong for doing that? Yes. But at the end of the day, I did what I did, and I don't give a damn. Y'all nobody to judge me, but I did what I had to do at that point, because baby, food is expensive. But I bought it out 5 hours later, and I have to go to court. They didn't see me at court date yet, but when they do, I'm gonna just keep y'all updated, because I know some of y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all just want to be in the business, but I mean, I did what I did, so now I gotta face the consequences, and that's the story time.